Hello, everybody. It is Let Your Light Shine. We got the Steve-O.
Hello.
We are now episode 4 Henderson Hangout. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow, it's almost a. Wonder how long.
It is. It's a series.
It's a good series or a
Yes.
season or something.
Well, I don't
Season
know if
one.
this is season. So we have more questions to answer and/or statements to read. I am also using my DIY wind muff because it is a little bit windy and we didn't want that to be a buggy thing in our video.
So enjoy that.
Yes, enjoy that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we starting right in, or how are we gonna do
Yeah,
this?
I'm just going to start right in.
Okay.
So,
all right. Sounds good.
All right. So we have recreation outside Las Vegas.
Ooh.
Oh, she just says, "Oh, I missed this. My notifications are on." Well, thank you for having your notifications on.
Yeah.
So
That's nice.
that is nice.
Yeah, someone's keeping an eye out.
And
That's good.
speaking of her, I highly recommend you guys watch her channel because she does a lot of things outside of Las Vegas. So she does like
Yeah, she goes some
hot
cool places
springs,
and
hikes.
makes
She
me
also
want to go to those
geocaches.
places. So it's nice.
Yes. Keith Geary, he loves the Henderson Hangout. Thanks for answering this question. You should try the U.S. To visit the U.K. Do a lot of people hang out in their front gardens in Vegas in USA? Front gardens. I like how you say that. No, not a lot of people hang out in their front yard. Just us and our neighbors.
No, well, it depends on where you go, but yeah, for the most part, yeah, I would say not. I mean, there's not a lot of people out, especially in the summer when it's hot.
Oh yeah, it's
You know,
gross hot.
it's like kind of like a ghost town a little bit.
Like when I just go to check the mail, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna burn. So it's
yeah,
it's pretty hot.
people hide in their houses quite a bit, I would say. But when the weather's nice, I tend to see more people with their garages open and
Well,
hanging
mainly
out.
our neighbor. I don't know. When I drive home from work, I'm not seeing a whole lot of
I wouldn't say it's a lot of activity, but there's some.
yeah. So there you go. Rick Gulpy, do you have more than one option for cable Wi-Fi in your neighborhood, or is a satellite the way to go? And do you get many local-only offers from casinos? Thank you for your time and effort you put into your channel. Well, you are most welcome. Right now we're using Cox Cable. They did have satellite.
Yeah,
We haven't used them yet.
Dish and Cox are pretty much your options.
Although some people from work, they just do streaming and
Yeah,
save the money.
I'm seeing that that's a lot more popular now, and I think that's might be the way to go. It all depends on what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you need, sports packages and all these different things, then you're gonna want to have one of those services. But yeah, we have Cox, and it's very expensive, and we probably won't be renewing.
We're thinking about it because we're on a contract right now, so
It'll be up soon though. It was
so
a
I'm
2-year
curious how much
contract.
it's going to
so,
be after that. It was
yeah,
around a
if
little
they
over
can't do it
200
better,
bucks a
they
month.
better do better than what they're doing now.
Or we're out of here.
That's right.
All right, Mr. Motel 99, cool hangout blog. Looking forward to the next
you
one.
missed the second half of
Oh
the
yeah,
question.
sorry, dude.
I'm looking out for you, buddy.
I'm just
Don't
throwing
worry.
out his comment here. Back to you, Mr. Rick. Do we get many local-only offers from casinos? Well, we don't gamble enough to get them, but my friend from work is almost every week going to the Green Valley station to get her free gifts. And I'm like, how much do you gamble? But
Yeah, I don't think we gamble enough to make it worth our while. I think if you go on certain nights when they're having extra
Yeah,
promotions
we
and
don't
things,
do those
but we don't have a
extra-
set schedule when we're in the mood to do anything,
Right.
or with the kids and
But our
work
neighbors
and-
here, and then the former neighbors here,
They-
were giving us the wine that they don't drink that they got for free there. So with that said, yeah, they do a lot of these gifts. We were getting some stuff in the mail from station casinos. Sometimes we get it from the Emerald Isle place.
Yeah, well, we're on their mailing list,
Yeah.
so and if you go once in a while, they'll keep sending you stuff. But yeah, but we aren't big enough gamblers to make it worth our while. And we probably should try our best to get something out of it, but like I said, it's almost too much work for a bottle of wine.
Yeah. Anyway.
Especially when you get it from the neighbors anyway.
Exactly. That's all you have to do.
Good neighbors.
That's the gamble we play.
Like a good neighbor.
Speaking of wine.
Oh yeah, take a break. But don't pause it.
Oh no, of course not. Okay, next question.
Yes, what was that comment? Because I time talk.
Cool
over it. I hate
hangout
to-
blog. Looking forward to the next one.
Oh, great. Thank you.
House of Sid. Besides the weather, is there anything at all you miss about SoCal? I know you have mentioned having bad experiences living in OC, but was there anything good or things you liked about SoCal? Well, I mean, I lived there my whole entire life. I would say it wasn't so bad when I was younger. Maybe I didn't see certain things I saw as an adult. I don't know.
I mean,
I know the weather's better out there,
yeah,
but
that's
I
what she
don't
was.
miss it.
I mean, I wouldn't say I miss California, but I would say that there are some nice things about California. I mean, just I think more just the sheer compared to Nevada. I'm not saying that Nevada's boring or there's not things to do, but compared to California, the sheer volume of things that are available to you within a short drive is just, there's literally thousands
But the funny thing
of
is,
things that you could think of, especially if you wanted to vlog them.
but yeah, but the funny thing is,
You don't have the time.
Nobody cared to watch my vlogs when I lived out there, and
Well,
you didn't have the money to go and do said things. So I could see
you needed
Disneyland's
time
fireworks,
and money, and then
but
like,
I
you
didn't have the money to go because it was just too expensive to live out there. So what's the point? It was almost like a big tease.
Yeah. So yeah, but like I said, the sheer volume of stuff is just what I was thinking about.
Yeah, it just kind of turned me off though. Yes, I'm close to the beach. I could do that in like a half hour's time to get there, but the crowds, it just that kind of stuff kind of turned me off. So I never really went as much. So I don't really miss it.
I wouldn't say I miss it. I was just
No.
trying to say something that I thought was.
I mean, the theme parks, I think that's the only thing is Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm, something to do. But we had passes at Knott's at the very end because that was affordable. So.
Yeah. I mean, it was there was you had some, but I mean, another thing that I thought was always nice, but it was such a once in a while thing was the views. When you get when a clear day came through and the wind blew and you could see the snow in the mountains. I mean, it was pretty, but that was just so very. I didn't say they were pretty. Never mind. We better move on.
No, I don't think the views in California were all that pretty.
Like I said, I thought they
They're
were
all right,
pretty when they got them, but you very seldom got them because you couldn't, between the haze and the smog and.
Yeah, but I'm saying like for me compared if I had a clear day here and a clear day there.
Well, we always have a clear day here.
Yeah, I know that, but I just
so
think the mountains here are
It's so
prettier
fantastic
than
here with
California.
that.
Susan MNO. Oh my, I used to live near the trains in Southern California, and yes, the trains rang all day and every night. I was amazed at how they would buzz even at 2:30 a.m., 3 a.m., etc. I live in Henderson now. Read more, so I'm trying to get more. And I love it. I don't even notice the planes anymore. Yeah, once they did the bridge, the trains weren't so bad back in Yorba Linda, but I remember when I walked down, if you guys ever watched Bar Rescue, we used to live by that bar, Canyon Inn. So if we walked by the Del Taco near oh my God, and those trains came by, that would scare the crud out of me, because that's how close you were. I'm like, not cool, guys.
Yeah, I was, once they built the bridges, apparently they had some kind of rule where you had to blow a whistle twice because they were going over an intersection, and so they were just blow constantly.
Yeah, it was obnoxious sometimes.
We were probably one of the busiest. I think it was one of the busiest train tracks in
and then
in
if you
Southern
lived
California.
near the train tracks, which your sister did and some of my friends did,
Yeah,
and your house would literally shake, and I'm like, oh my God, there's an earthquake, and I'm like, no, it's just a train. I'm like, how do you get used to that? I can't get used to that.
I don't think I would. Yeah.
Okay, Alan, Las Vegas and beyond. Visit the homes by Water Street and that have mineral names. You'll know why they call us Hendertucky. Yeah, I know. We've been. That's kind of near Water Street, like you said. Duh. I noticed that it's very old over there. So, yeah, homes are tiny, definitely older. I wasn't sure because they're renewing that whole entire area of Water Street. I wasn't sure what they're doing with the homes. If
That
they're
whole
just keep 'em.
revitalization of the downtown. So.
But there was some random guy one time I was walking down Water Street doing a vlog on the area, up and down and they weren't done renovating it, and they're still not done. Some guy right off of that old tavern, Gold Mine Tavern or whatever it's called, was like, hey, can you drive a car? I'm like, yeah. Can you drive mine across the street? I'm like, no. Like, I don't even know who the heck you are. Why would I? No. That was random. Like, it was just kind of scary. I'm like, I'm going to keep on walking. Thank you very much.
You keep having guys try and pick you up.
Yeah, like that one guy. I captured it on
super.
film by accident because I was ready to drive. I was doing a drive tour by myself, and it was strapped to my passenger side, and I was parked over off Boulder Highway, and I was ready to go, and some guy knocks on my window. I'm like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Did I park in a spot I'm not supposed to be parked at? Because I was parked in a motel place, and he was just like, hey, what's your name? I work here. Can I have your number? I'm like, okay, that was random. Okay, moving on. That was interesting. Ted Fisher. I am jealous that you guys are so close to Straight from Philly Stakeout. We head there for a cheesecake fix when craving cholesterol. Who craves cholesterol? I guess you do. We haven't been there yet, so I'm glad to
No,
know
I can't
that.
believe it's we are, yeah, we're pretty close.
Yeah, so we'll have to check that out. So
Yeah.
thank you for recommending it in a way. Pamela B, thank you so much for doing these hangouts. I'm in Michigan, thinking about relocating to Henderson, and these really help. I like all the practical info and insider's info. Thank you. Hey, thank you for thanking us.
Yeah, that.
Okay. Aaron Fessler, Henderson Hangouts is a fun video segment. My wife even started to make a theme song and sing. What are your favorite restaurants that you have been in Vegas and Henderson? Just one pick from each of you because I know there are a lot awesome ones. Also, another home project coming up, or would you like to do? So thank you. I'd like to hear your wife's song, by the way.
Yeah.
We don't have one.
No, we need one.
Looks like we need
And
one.
you-
What are our favorite restaurants? Just name one. Steve-O, I don't have an answer yet.
You don't have an answer yet?
No.
Oh, well, I'd have to say for price and location, I really think the front yard at what's it called?
Ellis Island?
Ellis Island. Thank you. On Ellis Island was a good deal. The beers are good. They're nice and kind of microbrew beers with reasonably priced food for being you're not really actually on the strip. You're only a block off the strip, and it's a nice place to eat. Cool atmosphere, and prices are definitely affordable compared to other places we've been on the strip. So that'd be my pick.
Just I might change my mind when I, of course, stop the video and go, oh, I should have answered this one. But just right now, I'm just thinking of the top sushi place we just went to because that wasn't a bad gig for $23.99, all that food. So that was pretty inexpensive, and there was a lot to choose from. I thought the ambiance was really cool, and I definitely want to go back. So there you go.
I gotta admit, I did enjoy the sushi.
Yeah, it was pretty good stuff.
Hmm.
The other me, hey Mark, says, great question, Joe. The Chrissy Hangout podcast. Yeah,
Podcast.
The
We can
podcast.
podcast it.
Sure, why not?
Maybe we should look into that.
Jim Bucci, I heard that crime in Henderson is on the rise and people are moving from the area because of it. What is your take on this? Gosh, I hope not.
We probably should follow the news a
I
little
live in a
closer.
bubble.
We do kind of live in a little bit of a bubble
I
on
am
that.
in that Nextdoor app, and someone mentioned something like they're always hearing gunshots or something, and someone said you might be living by a driving range or it could be fireworks. In this area of Henderson, knock on wood, I have not experienced and or heard about crime. I mean, but I'm sure there's plenty of areas that might
I'm
have
sure
it,
it's
so.
happening around us, but I don't know how often or how extreme it is. But like I said, we haven't been really watching the news to follow that really on a big basis. I know what they were talking about when the Raiders were coming. There was a lot of buzz from neighbors
Oh yeah.
that were saying that it's going to bring in a rough crowd. And but since they haven't had any games,
But it's so expensive to see them, I think. So
I don't know. I don't know. But they anyway. So far, everybody's been really nice about. I haven't had any problem with the Raiders at all, and even have a T-shirt now for the Raiders.
That's
So
right. Hey,
so-
Aaron Fessler, we forgot to answer your second question about the other home projects coming up, or what would we like to do?
Oh,
I know Steve wants to do new windows.
yeah.
There's
I
little
really
things
think
like
that would pay off in the long run on energy. But one I want to just that it's really weird. I took a different way home than I normally do, and I ran across there's a not too far from us is a fountain and pottery yard,
Oh,
and I thought since I wanted to get some potted plants for out front, we could go check that out, and you could.
I'm just worried about being able to grow anything. So far, the only thing I can keep green is an aloe vera, and when I had it straight out in the sun, which it would be if it was sitting over there, it kind of turned into maroon color. And when I put it, so it didn't die, but I moved it.
Yeah,
and
we'll put fake plants.
It's
in
green
them.
again. So, yo, G to the B.
Yes.
Thanks for answering your questions. That's awesome. Your house is paid off, so you just have property taxes to pay a year. Do you mind if I ask how much it is each year? Let me get the read more part. Oh, you have a lot to say. Whoa.
Oh, I must not read all that.
Second question, did you look at any other areas like Spring Valley, Silverado Ranch? What was your goal? Always Henderson? We love Henderson too. I've seen some houses I could see myself in those other neighborhoods I mentioned. Third question was having a pool ever consideration in your house search. That's one condition I have to have if I end up moving to Vegas, even with extra expenses. Thanks again for your informative videos. By the way, oh yeah, you told me how your name is, which I now said it right. And our property taxes are, like right now, it's about $450 a quarter, so it's almost $2,000 a year, which isn't bad. I thought, being from California, that it was going to be 1% of what we paid for the house, and it was not. I was like, whoa, that's way less than I expected. So
Yeah, it was it's probably half what we were paying.
whoa, I was
Not
yeah.
maybe not quite half, but it's significantly less than what we were paying in California. So
And
we're
then
pretty happy with
other
that.
areas of Henderson, or
Other neighborhoods.
I mean, you were looking at some other area that was that way, like towards, I don't
yeah,
know,
I think
Anthem. It was kind of a
well,
newer
I looked
home.
into Anthem and Seven Hills, and but there were a lot of we found that we thought this was the best, about as nice a neighborhood as we could get with the money we had.
Plus, we didn't want an association. I think the newer areas are definitely nicer, but you're going to get an association. I hear they're really picky. But if you're okay with that, then it's awesome. We just wanted to get out of an association. We
Yeah.
had one in California, and we're just like, not that we do anything to break the rules, but I don't like having to have.
Yeah, but they were just so annoying.
Yeah, they were pretty annoying.
So
Plus,
yeah.
they went up every year.
Yeah.
That was annoying too. And then that was the other question. I think that was it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Vegas Best Ideas. Hello.
Hello.
Loving the series show, Chrissy and Steve. We would love to live in in the Cosmopolitan. So agreed about the high-rise condo with strip views. What is your favorite place to buy wine and alcohol at? Well, you know what? To be honest, I mean, since I'm not really a venturous wine drinker, I just buy my usual Franzia. We just buy it at the local Walmart because it's actually cheaper there than Lee's liquor store.
Actually, no, it's the same price.
It's the same price? Okay.
That's the same.
Since we're already going there anyway to shop, we might as well just buy the wine there. That was one of the reasons why I also didn't want to move out of this area of the United States, is because if you go, I guess, back east, if you want to buy some alcohol, you have to go to a completely different store. You can't just buy wine at a grocery store out there. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, the liquor laws in other states can be
So it's convenient to
problematic
like,
if
we're here.
you enjoy it.
But if we
but it's
weren't-
not insurmountable. You could still get it. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt sometimes.
But if we were to get like specialty type alcohols, definitely Lee's liquor, discount liquor. I don't know.
I
That's the
do a
only
lot
other
of the
places
most
we've
of the
been to.
shopping, and I would say that Walmart for just beer and wine, our standard drinks. Walmart, and then if we need something else, we go to Lee's. But I'm usually at Costco a couple times a month, and as far as prices go, if they carry what you like, they don't have a huge selection on different things, but if you like the brand they carry, then that's probably the cheapest place to get it. So
Yeah, they don't carry cheap wine there though, so that's why I don't buy wine there.
Nope.
They don't have my box wine, man.
Well,
It's all good.
okay.
All right, Lorelei, thank you. Hope you keep doing these hangouts. We keep doing them as long as we have questions and comments. So, just so you know. Vegas to Cali. Are these live streams or are you answering questions from comments? I guess that's my question. You've looked into geocaching, signed up online, haven't officially done it yet, but I want to have fun. Want to for fun. Hopefully we can move there soon. I own a home here in California, so I have to deal with that first. I've been wanting to move since 2003. These are not live streams. We just are doing a Q&A, so we're answering last session's questions or just
Yeah, we're
reading
trying
their
to bang them
comments.
out at least once a week if we can, but we can't promise that. So it really would be hard to do a scheduled live stream where we could count on people to tune in.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe we'll do it when we're more gutsy.
And then geocaching is definitely fun, and it's just something now. I used to get really into it and meet up with a team of people, and it was like obsessed with it. Now I'm obsessing with vlogging, so whatever. But I still look at my geocaching app, and I still find one or two. So it's fun. It only cost me to be a premium member, like $35 a year or whatever. So it's worth it. So you'll enjoy it, and hopefully you'll get to move out here because that's a long time to be wanting to move to Vegas. So you do it, girl. And then you can name yourself Cali to Vegas. I like that. All right, other me. Top golf is super fun and super expensive. LOL. So I hear, Mark. So I hear. So I guess we'll have to save up for that moment, and maybe we can all get together and do that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be good to do it in a fun group. Hopefully they can get groups together.
Yeah. And Alan, you can buy my house. No, I don't want to buy your house. Your castle.
I don't think you'd give us a discount.
I'll buy your patio number 5 from you. I like that one, the view of the strip there. Joe from straight out of Vegas. Where you grew up in Cali, you live by the airport, and the sound of planes flying by is just something you just get used to and eventually stop noticing. Now, trains, on the other hand, my grandma's house had a train track right on the edge of her property, and that would scare the crap out of you when it, yeah. That's what I was saying when I walk over to Del Taco, and here comes a train. Holy moly, if I didn't know it was coming, it scared the you-know-what out of me, too. So it's pretty loud.
Yeah, very.
Yo, G to the B, you're back on it again. Have you been talking to Alan lately? Because he comments quite often, too. Just kidding, Alan. Okay. Sorry to hog up all the comment space, but I got one more question. I like to gamble a little bit, and I'm wondering if I did move to Vegas, would I end up a raging gambling addict? I know everyone is different, but have you experienced an increase in your gambling habits since moving there, or is it possible to keep it under control? Thanks. Oh my God, shut up. That's not even true. Okay, I just had this conversation with a friend at work today because we were checking out one today right after work, and we only max gamble, at least we try, $20 each a week, and that's it. That's why we don't get all these cool prizes at the local casinos, because we don't gamble enough. That's all I do. That's why I don't like to play slots very often, because slots will eat up your money so quick, and you might win, but you might lose, and I'm all in it for the free booze. Hey, that's totally right. You might win, you might lose. I'm all in it for the free booze. Yo, yo, and yo. Wow. Speaking of booze, holy moly, that was bad.
Yes.
That was good though. Come on, now. Come on, guys. I'm gonna give myself a high five on that one.
Fist bump, baby.
Oh, brother. No, we don't have. But I can see why. Okay, here's an example. I don't live. Well, yeah, I guess I could walk towards one. I'm not really jonesing for the one I live next to. But there is one I work near, literally in the parking lot, and my friend said that my coworker said her and another coworker have gone there for lunchtime, and I'm like, yeah, I put a halt to that situation because I know I could possibly have an issue. Like, I know my boundaries, so I'm very disciplined when it comes to spending money, and I don't want to go down that road and go, what's an hour just to go over there and might win. Like, I'm not going to do that. So I try to make it an outing after work once a week, and that's it. And like I said, $20 is all I play. That's why I more or less play the video poker, and I try to do the penny ones, and maybe max bet a quarter at most. And it's fun, but so far, no, haven't had any issues. You, Steve-O?
No, I mean, if anything, I've kind of gotten a little more bored with it.
Oh, you're kind of like, what's gambling? That's gambling.
Well, I like it, but I mean, I was like, maybe we just stay home.
Well, we need to venture out. We've been doing the wildfire over and over again, and so we're like, let's try a new place. That way I can vlog it. Hello. So we just kind of got hung up on.
Fun.
Yeah, we just got caught up on that one just because service was great, and I liked the dark and dank thing, and it was close by, and so Anyway, but we'll venture because I just ventured to one today, so we'll venture. Sugar Butt Williams, yo, yo, yo. Oh, good Lord, I just got out of it. Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi.
Ted Fisher. We love Green
Ted.
Valley, but COVID has created a bad case of homesickness for my wife. We have no family here, and she wants to go back to Pennsylvania. I do not want to deal with snow, but happy wife, happy life. Actually, a guy I work with went back to Pennsylvania as well, for family reasons too. He came out here purposely for the weather because he hated the snow, but he's back there now because...
Yeah, I don't know. Wow, well, if you're used to it, maybe it won't be as bad. I think we would probably freeze to death and die.
Okay, there's a freezer in the grocery store that sometimes I'll ask, because I'm one of those online grocery people, and I'm doing a frozen path and something's not there, and I'll ask one of the coworkers if they have blah 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 in stock, and they're like, oh, let me go check the freezer, and I might follow them in there for a hot second. Hail to the no. I walk right back out. I freak out. I'm like, if this is what it's like living in the snow, I don't think so. So,
It's already cold right here.
oh, that freaks me out.
So yeah.
And then Patrick Prendergast, like ranting with wine. I know. You know, I know I get a little negative when I rant with wine. That's the problem. And, well, if you guys like me complaining, yeah, that's cool. The T-shirt doesn't. So if I could just take it all out on my ranting with wine, that would be fine. Hey,
Okay.
another rhyme. Oh, anyway.
Look at you.
I know. Hey,
Yeah.
guys, well, that ends all the comments and questions of the episode today.
Okay, so keep them coming.
Keep them coming
Think
so we can
outside
have
the box
another
if you
episode.
like. We'll try and do whatever we can.
Alan, make sure you comment 5 million times. And
And-
I'm still not going to buy your home. So stop asking. And we missed you last week or this past couple of days. We didn't see you the other. We did the strip walk and we did some fuel bar flare. I am really addicted to that whole flare situation. That is major awesome. I think these people are so talented. So if you ever watched that video I did, the end of the video, the last 5-6 minutes of it is strictly that fuel bar bartender doing the flare, and he was awesome. Even though he thinks he was not, he was. So anyway, guys, we want to do another episode of this Henderson Hangout, so don't forget to comment, don't forget to have questions, and we'll see you again soon.
Yep. See you later.
Bye.
So long.